Hello everybody, how's it going? It's Daniel here. Today we're back with another Bachmann review, and today's Bachmann review is going to be on the GNR Class C1 Atlantic. Let's get started. So, I've been waiting to buy this model for a very long time. I mainly wanted it because I love the GNR green livery, and I love how the engine looks. And I thought it would be a really cool engine to add on to my collection, but for years I held off on it, mainly because it was way too expensive. But recently, I've been getting a lot of money from my new eBay store. That's going to be in the description of this video. And I recently got a lot of money, or I've been getting a lot lately, so I thought I'd treat myself. So I bit my tongue and I bought a C1. I bought it for over $200, but I think it was worth it. So let's get started by looking at the front of this model. So first off, we see that we have buffers, but they are not sprung, which is kind of a shame because they've done it in the past. We have an NEM coupling right here. We have a separately applied lamp irons and one on the smoke box. We also has a separately applied smoke box dart, a handrail, and we have lining around the smoke box. And the smoke box does actually open, but the hinge here on my model is really flimsy, so I'm not going to open it just for the sake I'm not going to break it. As you can see here, we have daylight under the boiler, which I think looks really nice. You can't really see with my hand right here, but there is a inside valve here. If I'm just going to close up on that, it looks really nice. As you can see here, the detail is done to a really high standard. We have white and black stripes on the boiler, which look really good. We have separately applied handrails. We have little details that are picked out on here on the splashers, and over here on the firebox, which look really nice. We also do have lining on the frames, which I think looks really nice here. And on top here, we do have a separately applied whistle, although I'm not sure if that's metal or plastic, but I think it looks really nice. And whatever this is, you guys can comment in the comment section below. We also have glazed windows, which I think look really nice. And here's the running number, 272, which is the model I got. If we look inside the cab, you can see that all the gauges have been picked out. It's a really nicely detailed cab. I think this is one of the best cabs that I've seen out of a lot of my models. I know I said the cabs are really good on some models, but I mean it when I say this one. It's like one of the most beautiful cabs I've ever seen. Kind of like the city of Churro, just amazing. As we can see here, we also have a tender 4-plate right here, which does move up and down. But since my model is a second-hand model, some of the details are a bit wonky and stuff, like this one and the smoke box door. The smoke box door. So yeah, but I honestly don't mind. Now, if we go to the tender, I think the tender is beautiful. You can see that we have the GNR lettering on the tender crisply there. We have lining on the tender, which looks beautiful, on the frames as well. We also have the railing on the top of the tender. There are also details inside the tender and a removable coal load, which I think looks really nice. And we also have a water cap, and yeah. If we go to the back of the model, we also see that, again, there are buffers, but they are not sprung. We have an NEM coupling, which is great. And we also have separately applied lamp irons, which I think look really good. Now, here's something which is going to be new for most of my reviews. I'm going to be test running most of my engines on a short piece of straight track. Now, if we can see this model moving, you guys can see that it does a really good crawl. I love the slow speed on this model, and it just runs beautifully back and forth. I honestly love this model, and I'm so happy I got it. I really don't care if it's a second-hand model. It truly is beautiful. The one thing which I will say, which is kind of a downside to this model, to be honest with you guys, is that the smoke box door is pretty flimsy and the tender 4-plate, but I can easily fix that. And there are no sprung buffers, and I've seen Bachmann put sprung buffers on models, and it is really not that hard, but I'm not complaining that much. It's only nitpicks. So, final conclusion, do I recommend this model? Absolutely. It is a really beautiful model. If you guys can find this anywhere for under $200. Don't be stupid like me. I would definitely recommend you guys just take up that opportunity because these are hard to come by. Or if you guys don't want a GNR C1, you guys can always go for Bachmann Branchline's H1 Atlantics or their H2s, which have recently came out during the time of this video. Anyway, that's all for today's video. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you all in the next review. Peace, everyone.